Hi, everyone. This is Liz Bothwell from Waste 360, and thank you for joining us for another coffee talk. And I have the privilege of speaking with Geoff Aardsma, VP of Professional Services for North America for the AMCS Group. And I have to mention he's a 40 under 40 winner. Welcome, Geoff.
Thank you, Liz. Glad to be here.
It's great to have you, and you've already had in your young life a really storied career in technology and even within the waste and recycling industry. So can you talk a little bit about your background and how technology has been sort of weaved in there and how you've become an advocate for it within the industry?
Yeah, absolutely. As you mentioned, I've had a lot of experience through the waste industry as well as on the technology side. Through my career at Waste Management in a variety of different roles, focusing on post collection as well as collection and municipal sustainability programs, and how those can impact our communities, as well as my experience with an IoT startup. Most recently, prior to joining AMCS, I've seen how the waste industry can leverage technology to really better their business. As I think about the experiences I've had and where technology has worked and where we're going with it, I really think about it in ways of efficiency and how we can measure it through improvements in four key areas. First, waste is a service industry, so I always look at how is the quality of the service that we're providing to our customers, and this has got to be at the front end of any technology discussion. I'm always trying to answer the question: can we perform our core purpose better for our customers? The second is looking at the people. The last year has really highlighted just how essential the people of the waste and recycling environmental industries are. And so using technology to support and elevate the contributions of the people working within the industry is just so critical. Next, I look at, how can this impact our business? Obviously better service, more efficient employees, and more insight into the data generated through our day-to-day business means healthier margins and faster growth. And in a fast-growing industry like we're seeing today, this couldn't be more important. And finally, the greater impact on our communities and the environment. It's not just about the day-to-days, but what's the cumulative effect that adopting technology can have as far as having fewer trucks on the road, lower overall costs to our communities and municipalities, more lines of business to manage materials better, and overall looking at a reduced impact on our environment, lower carbon emissions, increased enablement of a circular economy. And it's fascinating to see all the areas that technology is being developed to impact all of those topics.
I love the way that you look at that and the way that you're putting service first and innovation first. I think that's so important right now. And you hit the nail on the head when you said that, the way that the pandemic has sort of elevated our entire industry and made it so essential. So I love that you're focused on that and you're living that in your mission. And you answered this a little bit, but since you've been doing this for a while now at various companies, from Waste Management now to AMCS, how do you think the industry has evolved over the past few years? It feels like they've embraced technology more and innovation more, and it's forced some real change. And I'm sure in the seat you're sitting in, you've seen it.
Yeah. It's been transitioning from something that companies would look at as nice to have or an aspiration to really being a market requirement. So we're seeing it being placed from the customer level, whether they're municipalities, our commercial businesses, or institutions that are being serviced. We're seeing a lot more demands for self-service, online digital communications, an increased need for reporting and oversight, for service verification, for quality of material, and really driving improvement in recycling rates and recycling, the costs associated with recycling, as well as the generation of new lines of business, right? So an increased focus on organics, and an increased focus on how we can manage the recycling commodities better. Those are all being defined by our customers. So companies are really finding that they have an opportunity to drive partnership with their customers and leverage technology to do so. The other big impact that we're seeing is obviously the market consolidation. The acquisition activity has been picking up over the last several years, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. And so as that acquisition market gains speed, companies really need to quickly align on the operational processes and the performance metrics that they have, so that they can ensure that they're getting a return on their investment. And so we're seeing this as a really key driver to technology adoption through those acquisitions.
Well, that's great to hear, Geoff. And I know that you at AMCS, you guys have really invested in modern technology. And like you said, the customer comes first. Can you talk a little bit more about the trends that you're seeing?
Yeah. So in addition to the drivers for self-service and digital communication, we're seeing a lot of momentum around the need for collection optimization to handle rapid growth. So we're seeing a lot of companies that are growing extremely quickly, either organically or through acquisitions, and so consolidating their operational assets and finding ways to operate more efficiently through optimization is definitely a key driver. We're also seeing the need for business insight and taking the data that's being collected and generated through their systems and making it actionable, and then measuring the impact that they're actually having. And so we're seeing a lot of needs for reporting and BI. And I think most importantly, we're seeing that the industry is looking for a partner in the technology space. As they're looking to adopt technology, every company is unique. Their competitive advantages have been hard fought. It's a big source of pride for the companies in the industry. So AMCS is really looking to establish these strategic partnerships with our customers, deliver best-in-class solutions that are catered to the waste and recycling industry. We've really built up our expertise in the domain through years of experience, and that's influenced how we built the technology and how we're going to continue to develop it in the future. So we're looking to continue to drive our technological innovation and really focusing on the impact to our customers and driving environmental sustainability through the adoption of that technology.
Well, Geoff, it's great to hear about all the trends that are happening and what you all are focused on. And I know the last time you and I spoke, we really got deep into data and the importance of that and the way that you communicate that to the industry. Do you see that happening? Can AMCS sort of be a guidepost for other companies in the industry itself in sharing all the great stuff that you're doing and learning?
Yeah, it's a critical role that we play here at AMCS. We offer enterprise software for the waste and recycling industry, and that's not just the data that we generate, but we actually integrate with a number of other technologies and systems and look to be the single source of truth for our customers. So, it's a main driver of why I was glad to be here, because we can expand the impact of data and how that is communicated efficiently, and most importantly, put into a way that the industry can take action on it and really improve their businesses and the communities.
That's awesome. Okay, well, we look forward to seeing that. And is there anything else you wanted to share?
No, we're looking forward to Waste Expo this year. Really happy that that's going to be in Vegas and in person. So come check us out at booth 1675, and we're looking forward to really reconnecting with all of our colleagues and customers there. So it should be a lot of fun.
Oh, that's awesome. We are too. Looking forward to seeing you and the team there.
Great.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks. Good to catch up again.
Yep. Thank you.